So Unveiling and Rebranding Nigeria initiative is a non-governmental organization. We are poised towards projecting the positive image of Nigeria, and we are working desperately towards making or increasing efforts, towards improving what every patriotic Nigerian is doing in country and of course in the diaspora. We are, focused on making sure that every Nigerian, both home and abroad, are proud of their home country and together contribute to the country's development. I would say every area, every sector in Nigeria needs the most improvement. So be it education, health, entertainment, youth and sports. In short, every single sector in Nigeria needs, development. And like I said earlier, we are not a government-funded organization. We are just a team of people who are, working towards not complaining of the situation, but doing all we can to project the positive image of Nigeria to the world, because we know that we are a country rich in culture, rich in people, rich in talents. So we want to just put ourselves in that sector, and in every area, every sector in Nigeria, in education, in health, in sports. Everything that a young Nigerian is doing, every patriotic act that a young Nigerian is doing in any space where they are, we want to project that patriotic act. We want to project that young Nigerian. We want to, put them forward so that they can, be better exposed to opportunities. So again, like I said, we are working towards, promoting the positive image of Nigeria to the world, right? So the images or the, patriotic arts, the services, the wins, they're all from people, definitely. So our focus is people. Our focus is every young Nigerian, especially the youths. We know that Nigeria has a very rich youth target population, and we want to see them as vibrant as they are. We want to see them being recognized in the world. We want to see that one young person in their space, in one remote village, anywhere they are, even in their schools, being recognized for their patriotic art, for that innovative thing that they are doing in their spaces. So again, we would of course use technology and community engagement. And in community engagement, which are like the tools we'll use in addressing our goal or our mission, we would of course engage people who are these young Nigerians. And then in terms of businesses, we're already out there, people now know us. And so businesses, of course, patriotic owned businesses who know that this country is our home, businesses that are poised towards improving or developing the nation in their own field. We would like to work with them. We're going to send out letters to them. We're going to partner with them. And of course, with the government, we can't do this without the government. This is Nigeria, right? And if we're talking Nigeria, then definitely the government has to be part of it. So for us, I think we're involving all this target population that you have talked about. We already envisaged that there will be challenges. We know there will be challenges. We can't want to do something innovative. We can't come out, to the world to say, oh, we are young youths, and then we would not expect challenges. That would be a lie, right? So we expect challenges. Challenges, of course, it comes in different shape and types. So internally there are challenges. Externally there also be challenges. So for now, we're not rather looking at the challenges. The reason why we are even out as an organization is first because there are challenges, right? And so that's why we have come out as solution providers, change makers, pace setters to work with other people. We're not the first set of people doing this. Again, they might not have come in this name, but there are young people doing amazingly well, in Nigeria currently and in the diaspora. So all we're doing is just to be the voice that Nigerians or every patriotic Nigerian would speak out from, and then we would partner with everyone, every single person. We're sure to partner with them. Now, in the area of opportunities, there are enormous opportunities, right? Again, like I said, Nigeria is a country rich with, cultural heritage, rich with the human resource, rich with talent, rich with, people who are innovative. So what are the opportunities? The opportunities are, that young person who might have, or who thinks they are not seen, they are not known, maybe because or through us, they would, get the recognition that they need. They would get the opportunity in terms of sponsorship, partnership, development that they need, and then they would do better in life. We're not interested in where you're from. We just want to see that you have the right skills, you have the right talent, and we're here to work with you. We're here to show you forth. We're here to bring the opportunities to you, right? And then even where the opportunities are not there, we want to have those opportunities or go for those opportunities. And then every young person whose heart is panting for doing something big, want to be behind you, want to mentor you, want to improve you, in whatever skill set that you have, and then we want to see you do better in life. So it's we're not limited to any particular area or region in Nigeria. We are for the Nigerian people, and of course we're going to work with everybody in Nigeria, no matter how diverse we are. Part of the tools or the strategies that we are going to use in projecting this positive image that we're speaking about is definitely technology. All right, it's definitely technology. It is community engagement. So those are like two key aspects that we're going to focus on. Now, in the area of technology, we know what the new media is, right? Every young person, not even young person, the world is in the media space. The world is on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all of these spaces. So for us, we are going to use all of this media, all of these channels to do amazing thing. We're going to do our programs for every little thing that we would want the world to see. We'll definitely use the media space. We'll definitely use any of these channels or all of these channels to continue to project our involvement with the youths. We'll continue to project our program implementation. We'll continue to project the wins. We'll continue to project those innovative acts that we find on the streets of any corner in Nigeria. So for community engagement, again, is one of the tools that we intend to use, as our tool in ensuring that people begin to see that there is still some good in Nigeria. So what's this community engagement? We want to identify young people in school, out of school, the younger undergraduates, the core members. We want to identify these persons who have the skills, who are whose hearts are panting towards building something, who are entrepreneurial in their mindset. We want to identify them, want to work with them, begin to do some community activities with them. Whatever it is that they are doing in their little spaces, we want to enlarge it, we want to expose them to it. We want to do more with young persons, using skill acquisition, using training schools, school of networking, school of leadership, different programs that we have outlined. I don't want to spill all of them out here, but then yes, we're going to be working with youth. We'll identify them. Of course, we'll start with our little space, and then we'll continue to expand, and we're going to engage young persons who we would call youth champions or young patriots. These persons are going to come from every age bracket, so from as low as 6-year-old to as high as every young adult, right? 25, 28, 30 years old. So we're going to engage them, and we're going to work with them, infuse them into our programs, and then we'll let them fly. This initiative started way back in 2007 when I first heard about it, right? And then, of course, someone will say, oh, since 2007, how long have you people been, on the ground? How long have you people been boarding, right? So we have been on the ground, not really because we weren't ready, but because, maybe the time wasn't right. So for us, this is October and 2024. We are saying that on the 26th, we will be launching the initiative in Yaradua Center on the 26th of October. The time is 10 a.m. And at that event, we're also going to be launching or unveiling one of an amazing book that we have written together as a group, and it's called Faces of Patriotism. And again, if you want to know more about the book, I think you should come to the event so that you can hear more about the book, understand or learn how to get to a copy. We all need a copy of that book. And for everyone who maybe when you watch this you intend to not come to the event, please, you will miss a lot, right? So for us, it's going to be that groundbreaking event. It's something we have had, in the pipeline since 2007. Of course, you see how many years this has been. And we're saying no longer are we going to stay docile, just do our little community efforts, go to orphanages, do small trainings in our spaces. We want to enlarge, we want to take it out to the world, to the public. We know we have what it takes to make this happen. And we see the trend, right? Every young Nigerian right now, if you do a survey, is looking at leaving the country, right? Is looking at what we call jackpaism, right? So the thing is, we're not against it. We're not saying don't leave. We're not saying don't travel. But why we have a little issue is when young persons leave the country either to get further education or either to get better opportunities. And then when they learn the skills, when they do better, get the certificates, they now stay back. Right? So that's why we have a problem. So when we all stay back, who grows this country? When we all stay back, who comes back to fight for rights? When we all stay back, because again, what is patriotism? Patriotism for us is not looking away when things are going bad, right? And it's, well, I don't want to use the word unfortunate, right? That every young Nigerian is beginning to look away. But when we all look away, who do we leave the country for? So we're not saying we want to well, of course, apolitical, but we're saying every young Nigerian first should be patriotic. And then for you to be patriotic is you not looking away when things are going wrong. Of course, yeah, we might not have all the strength to begin to right everything that has gone wrong, right? These are things that were there even before we were all born. But we can start small in our little spaces, become more entrepreneurial in spirit. Do not look at the Western world for the opportunities. The opportunities are here. Show it forth to the world. Let's attract, those opportunities to come in countries. And for Nigerians that are in the diaspora, we want to use this opportunity to tell you to please join virtually on the 26th of October. We can join virtually. And why do you need to even join? First, you want to experience what young persons have come together to do, an idea that has been, brewing for so many years. You want to be part of it. If you're anywhere in the world and you know that Nigeria is your motherland, there's no place like home. Please join us. This is a collaborative effort to begin to speak towards developing our country, to begin to speak towards doing something right, bringing the businesses back home. Imagine, you're better placed where you are right now, and then you bring just one little idea, and then you employ just 5 people. Imagine the community that these 5 people are tied to. It might not be a village, right? But these 5 people that your business or your idea would have, employed, or they would have been rendering services to you. These 5 people are tied to another set of 5, 10, 15 people. Now imagine the ripple effect when every one of us begin to bring back those opportunities home. So guys, the link will be shared on our website. Please go to our website, register, and then once you register, every other detail will be sent to your email for you to participate.